back to our channel. So today we wanted to tell you a story, and this story primarily involves me. But Mariah was there for a lot of it, so I'll let her chime in whenever we get the chance. But this has to do with some of my really weird dating escapades. So to preface this, both of us are single at the time of filming this, but we both had some really interesting experiences. So if you comment down below that you want to hear more of that, then we will absolutely do it. But this one has to do with one in my freshman year of college. So
I know exactly who you're going to talk about.
So I'm going to give him a nickname. And so for this video, we're going to call him James. No, I repeat, not his name. But anyway, before college started, all of the incoming freshmen were assigned to watch a movie. And I forget the name of it, but it was about an artist who makes art out of garbage.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I got on the Facebook group for the class and we were having a discussion about it. And this guy, I made this really long paragraph comment about it, and this guy, James, messaged me and said, "Hey, I really liked your comment, you know, you seem really cool, can I get to know you?" And me, being the kind of sunken into myself person that I was, just said, "Sure." And so we started talking, and he wanted to play the game 20 questions. And for those of you who don't know what it is, it's basically you go back and forth asking each other questions about yourself in order to get to know the other person really well. It's basics of basically getting to know someone online. So we're going back and forth, and I would ask questions like, you know, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite song? What's this and that? And eventually he asked me, what's your favorite smell? I said vanilla, and he came back and he basically told me that he said his favorite smell was that of vagina. So I didn't really respond to that, and about an hour later he told me he had feelings for me. Keep in mind, this is all one night. He was telling me he had feelings for me, he wanted to take me out, and I was very much so just kind of like, this is weird, I don't really like this. So I turned him down, and he continued to, you know, ask me out and continued to want to be with me, and I kept saying no and stuff like that, to the point where it was getting close to move-in day, and he told me he was going to be bringing me a gift.
What was the gift?
I have no idea. So I told him that I didn't want it, and he continued to text me while I was at my dorm, and my roommate had seen him around campus and said she had seen him wandering around campus in like a bathrobe and like nothing else. And then one night he messages me and he's like, "Are you mad at me?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not mad." I wasn't mad at him. I was just kind of skeeved out. So I told him, you know, "Hey, I'm not really mad at you. I don't think we connect." And he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Like, what can I do to fix that?" And I was just like, "Nothing. You can't do anything to fix that." And then he drops the biggest bombshell of news.
And what was that?
"I want to fuck you while I wear a Batman suit."
Oh, you called me like once you got that like text or whatever, and you were like, "You're never gonna guess what just happened," and you told me, and I did not believe you, and you sent me the text.
Yeah, and the guy became kind of a stalker because I stopped answering his messages. He would message me all the time like, hey honey, hey cutie, you know, with hearts and smiles and, you know,
just being a total creep.
Yeah, and then we always left my dorm room door open, and it was just because we were trying to get to know people, and it was also really, really hot. So I'm laying on my bed, and my bed faced the door, and I hear these keys in the hallway, and I'm like, okay, it's probably just my roommate coming home. It wasn't her, it was him. He walked past my dorm, and then backtracked and walked past it the other way, and then backtracked and walked past it the other way.
What a stalker.
He didn't really look in that I saw because I was watching, but like he might have been looking out of his peripherals, but it was just so freaking weird. And then I would see him all over the place, and thank fucking God, sophomore year he got a girlfriend and left me alone.
But he's not even attractive to begin with.
Not at all. And I mean, he was a sweet kid, and I know he meant well. Thankfully, I don't know where he lives now. I'm still friends with him on Facebook, believe it or not. But
weren't you talking to him for a little bit?
No. In the senior year, I spoke to his girlfriend because the girl he was dating senior year dated a guy that I had dated previously. And she came up to me and she said, you know, hey, can I talk to you for a second? And it turned out that like my ex was still like completely obsessed with me, and that's why she broke up with him. It was really weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never really spoke to him again, and I would receive messages every now and then that were like Merry Christmas or Happy New Year or something like that. But they were never like, can we talk? No.
It was just being nice.
Yeah, it was pleasantries, and that's all it became. And I actually work with someone that he works with occasionally, so like we see each other then, but that's about it, and there's no conversation at all, thankfully. But yeah, be careful who you talk to online. Both of us can say this from experience. We've met some pretty crazy people online. They always leave for the best stories, and we've actually met some really amazing people online. Like I've met some of my best friends online, but yeah, just please be careful.
Yeah.
Or you'll end up with Batman.
Yeah.
So this will probably be a series where we talk about our dating escapades and the problems, because I have some pretty bad first dates, some pretty bad ex-boyfriends, and yeah, we'll stockpile some of these and get them out to you guys as soon as we can. Comment down below and let me know if you've had any weird experiences like this, or any, you know, psychos trying to get into your heart. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.